It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
Yo, what up?
Hey, how you doing, man? How's the calf doing? You alright?
I'm good. What you looking at?
Nothing. Some dude on social media talking stuff.
What are they talking about today?
No, don't worry about it. I can handle it.
Come on, let me see.
Come on, man.
Is this for real?
Yeah, man. You're getting a reputation for posterizing cats. Look like this dude want to shut you down.
That's cute. Yo, why don't you send a tweet saying that I'm a yamming on that fool?
Ooh, that's a fire tweet right there. I'll send that right now.
Oh, man.
MP. In the house.
You know, I went once as a kid, but for years.
Look out there, MP.
You'll be getting your own Pacers long sleeve t-shirt. And the National Basketball Association and the
As they came through the tunnel earlier, the Pacers were already in all business mode, ready to defend their home turf. Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Portland, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at the Nets, they really came out swinging this year, putting to rest all of the doubts about their abilities. Now we'll see if they can maintain that energy.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. They've got Dillingham, and it's Nance in at the 5. And for Indiana, they've got Halliburton, and it's Hawkins in at the 4-man position. Well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So, when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, I had a minute to talk to MP before this game, and when I asked him what he was focused on, he said, Allie, I know they can't contain me, so grab some popcorn and get ready for the show. Sounds like we're in for some fireworks tonight, guys.
MP ready for takeoff, Allie. Here's Dillingham. Here's Thunder. Outside Johnson, 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Nance can't get it to go.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Pass to Halliburton. Over to the wing. Here's Furphy. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Thunder. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Halliburton with the ball. Pass to Furphy. It's deflected. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Thunder. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. For Indiana, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Furphy. Halliburton looking for an opening. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Well, you love to see guys willing to exploit the mid-range. If that's what the defender concedes, go ahead and take it.
And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Pass to Nance. Out to the right wing. Here's Whitehead. 9 points for him in his last game. Knocked loose. Thunder, the pass to Whitehead. Oh! And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Pacers trail by 3. Here's Furphy. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Furphy's got 5 now.
There is something special about a crisp, on-time, on-target passer. Mr. Halliburton, how you doing?
Outside Johnson. Here's Dillingham. Tipped. Now Halliburton in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. Pass to Furphy. Halliburton outside. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Nets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times. Had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
Here's Dillingham doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Furphy. His last outing, he had 18 points. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, good whistle there.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
Wright's checked in for Indiana.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Brooklyn shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's Halliburton. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Vukcevic. He's guarded by Nance. Vukcevic can't hit.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Dillingham.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Here's Thunder.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Here's Furphy. Nails it from beyond the arc. Furphy's got 9.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
There's a screen. Here's Whitehead. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Oh, swiped away. And he dunks it down.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Furphy. Right outside. Launches it. Another 3 for Indiana.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Here's Thunder. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. 5 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Furphy. And here's Wright from the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Nets leading by 3. Here's Whitehead. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. And here's Indiana now, coming off that win against the Sixers.
Seemed like a lopsided matchup, but credit to them for stepping up to the challenge and then closing the deal.
Hawkins can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've got 8 of 15 shots to go. Thunder, the pass to Johnson. Here's Dillingham. They set the pick. Fires from deep. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. Indiana has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Here's Halliburton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, B.A., got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game. Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Covered by Smith. And Indiana misses again. Brooklyn leading by 7. Pass to Ingram. Here's Thunder. Back to Smith. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Hawkins has got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Here's Bird. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by Robinson. Brooklyn has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Smith. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. And the Nets lead by 7.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Right outside. Halliburton outside. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter of the game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
The 2 things you love here, how confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
And so he makes both from the line. Brooklyn leading by 5. Here's Thunder. Coming off. Oh, my goodness!
Good night.
Cocked it back and fired it home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. A nice shot by Halliburton.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Smith passes to Thunder. There's a screen. Pacers with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And the Nets shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Ingram gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Ingram looking confident, rising up and shooting from there.
Now here's Halliburton. Tight defense on him. Four seconds left. Can't get the layup.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out. Line change here for Brooklyn. Brooklyn has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. They've got Halliburton, and it's Hawkins in at power forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's Thunder. He's got 9. And the three-pointer goes. Thunder's got 12.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now. That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
The Pacers making a switch here.
Number 23.
And here's Halliburton. 10 points for him. Pass to Furphy. defended by Avdia. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And that one's good. Ingram.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
Here's Furphy. He's got 9. To win the run, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
The first free throw is good.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter. They found their rhythm at the free throw line this quarter, trying hard to make up ground.
Here's Thunder. 12 points for him. Can't cash it in from close range.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Vukcevic. Halliburton outside. Oh, making it look easy. Halliburton.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. Hits both from the stripe. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was in Brooklyn.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Warriors really contributed. He had 22 points and was such a menace on the defensive end. Steals galore. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Now here's Halliburton. 15 points in the game. The finish inside from Halliburton.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Ingram, the pass to Thunder. To the inside. Avdia outside. Screen by Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Avdia can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 6. Pass to Halliburton. There's 53 seconds left to play in the half. Fires in the triple. He's got 5.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
And it's blocked. Here's Furphy. 11 points in the game. Pass to Halliburton. Here's the pick. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Robinson. Nets leading by 3.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be back in a moment.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And for that matchup with the Hornets, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Nets.
I mean, when you go inside.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Pacers trail by 9. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. They've got Jalen Johnson, and it's Dillingham in at the 1. Halliburton's shot is good.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you, the versatility he has at the offensive end.
And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Pass to Furphy. Back to Halliburton. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Furphy, no good. Nets leading by 8. Here's Dillingham, defended by Halliburton. Dillingham, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Halliburton outside. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Kept alive. Puts up a 3. That shot is off. Miss number 6 of the day out of 12 attempts.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Dillingham. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Furphy. 3-pointer. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 assists tonight.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Here's Thunder. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from 3. Thunder's got 28 points for the game.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Pacers trail by 8. Pass to Vukcevic. Out to the right wing. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Sinks the tray.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Pass to Halliburton. Here's Furphy. Right wing. There's the triple. Nance pulls down the board. Nance has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Dillingham. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dillingham's got 12 points in the game.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
To the wing, right side. From downtown, and that's good. Furphy.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Thunder, the pass to Johnson. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. So the Nets making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Pass to Whitehead. They set a pick. Johnson for three. Furphy grabs the miss. Furphy's got 4 rebounds now. Halliburton outside. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. They've led by as much as 10. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
To the paint. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Johnson finds Nance. Here's Thunder. Outside Johnson. Pass to Thunder. Smith inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now a 12-point Nets lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Halliburton misses. Brooklyn leading by 12. Thunder, the pass to Johnson. On the take, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Nance can't get it to go. The kick out to Johnson. Smith with it. He has 7. Beyond the arc. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a 5th, that could be a problem.
Brandon Ingram is checked in for Nance. And the Pacers call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Knight, he's checked in for Indiana. And a change for the Nets. Denny Avdias checked in for Whitehead. Pass to Knight. The shot won't fall. Ooh, good work defensively by Ingram. Nets leading by 10. Thunder, the pass to Johnson. Here's Thunder. Back to Johnson. It's Avdia on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 4 on the clock. And Vukcevic pulls it down.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Shot from the wing. Connects. The jumper drops. Ingram's got 14.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Brooklyn pulls it in. Avdia's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the score. They absolutely need his productivity.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, We are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers trail by 10. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Offensive rebound. Goes back up. It's tipped.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Thunder, the pass to Avdia. Takes the three. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Vukcevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Wright. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, just great energy. Stayed with the play all the way through.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter of the game. Right side Ingram. Pass to Thunder. Stolen. Poke loose. And they're pushing it up. It's Avdia on the wing. Here's Thunder. Outside for Ingram. He drops it from range. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
Thunder, the pass to Smith. And here's Ingram. Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. First one fall. Pacers. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Snatched up. Knocks it loose. Here's Nance. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
5th personal foul. 5th team foul.
And he drops a first.
2 shots.
They've got Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Furphy in at the 2. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Nets leading by 17. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Thunder. Out to the wing. Robbed. Here's Furphy. Gets the bucket and the foul. Thunder. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.